Okay. I need a haircut. Ah! This is one of those days. I'm really tired. So that's okay. It's okay. And it's okay. Wait, am I really quiet? And hello? Hello? Why is why hello? Why? Oh, how did that happen? Hold on a second. Watch your ears for a second, guys. This is gonna get a little bit wacky for a second. Hi. That's better. How the hell did that happen? I don't know. I found it. That was wacky. I don't know what's going on with that. It was my microphone volume was super duper low. Is that better? Is that better? I hope that's better. Okay. Okay. Good. Good to see you guys. Welcome. Happy, tomorrow is Halloween. I hope you guys are all ready. It's spooky day. I feel like Halloween came kind of fast this year. I don't know. This whole, all of 2025 has been a fucking shit show. What a fucking wacky bunch of fucking nonsense this year has been. I don't fucking jeez. I don't know what's going on. Alright. The Simple Head Crab is back. I like this hat. Leave me alone. Will I be dressed up for Dumbfuck Friday? Yes, I will. I have a costume already planned out in my brain hole. I also have a costume that I want to try to make, but that's not going to be for this year. I just thought of it like 2 days ago. And the question is will I remember it later? Yeah, I see Rez has been on a warpath. Yeah, I see that. I'm still catching up on it, but that's okay. I'm going to take a nap after this. Alright, are you guys ready? Let's just jump into this today, because all we've got going on for- oh, this is a little bit out of whack, isn't it? Huh. Did that fix it? There we go. Fixed it. Easy. Alright, so, we have the map, timeline, and extra material to go through, and then it'll be the assessment. So we only have, I think, 3 things to cover today, and I'm kind of hoping we'll be able to get through all 3 of them. So, fingies crossed. A bee would be fun. It's been a lot, like, a bee would be a fun costume. But no, I have one that I want to work on. It's a secret. I'm not gonna tell you. I gotta find a big enough sweater to pull it off, though. So, whatever. It's okay. Halloween is great. We all love Halloween, but we'll do that tomorrow. I have a very busy day tomorrow, so I'm gonna just get off of the- once I'm done this stream, I'm gonna get off of here, and I'm gonna crash out. What did YouTube do? Besides, like, being the worst recently. I don't know what's going on with the YouTube, delay. The delay's been nuts. It censored the word twat. That's funny. It would be nice if YouTube did more of the Twitch thing and let you moderate specific words. My cardboard penguin? I can't go back to my cardboard penguin. My sister ruined that. When we were like 7. I'm over it. It's fine. I'm not upset. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, hi. Alright, yeah, we were just chilling a little bit while everybody came in here. Complaining. We're just bitching today. We're just bitching and moaning. Fuck everything. Alright. Okay. Be dressed as a YouTube commenter. Nice. Wonderful. 10 out of 10. Alright. You guys ready? Let's start. We're gonna talk about this map again. The one thing that I'm not a fan of, okay, I liked the so far. This is my critique so far. We're almost done. My critique was that longitude and latitude stuff didn't have enough of the actual math of how to do it. And but was otherwise mostly good. It focused a little bit heavily on the story of John Harrison, but you know, it could have gone into like a little bit more of a wider detail, but other than that, it was pretty good. The overview for all of the different prediction systems throughout history was very interesting. I think it could have been a little bit more in-depth, but other than that, I thought that one was really good. This one is so fucking focused on this Jon Snow guy. It's too much. It's too much. Like, if Jon Snow was one story that we looked up with the mapping, and then we looked at the way germ theory was predicted, or like the way the other guy was able to prove the theory later after another outbreak happened, and like what the discussion was amongst Parliament, I think that would be a little bit better. But this is like so heavily focused on this one fucking guy. And like, I feel like I'm supposed to be learning about prediction systems, and I don't feel like I'm learning about prediction systems. I don't really, like, they haven't really gone through, like, they went through his process, but they haven't really, like, they haven't even explained, they keep bitching about the miasma theory, but they haven't even told us what the miasma theory actually is. They've just referenced it vaguely. So, like, being able to compare and contrast the two and, like, look at some of the discussions that were happening at the time would probably be far more useful, right? And I don't know, I feel like this focus on this one guy could have been like one section, and they could have given us like a couple of other ones that had happened in maybe different places throughout the world at different time periods. Like that, I think that would be more what I would be interested in looking for. I feel like I didn't need this much about this one guy. I feel like I could have watched a 20-minute YouTube video and gotten the same amount of information. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like that's the vibe I've gotten so far. So I don't know. You tell me how you feel about it and what you think. That's just my assessment so far. Am I a little bit washed out? Is it a little bit too bright in here? That's fine. It's fine. Whatever. It happens. The sun's not even out today. It's been raining all day. It smells like rain and autumn, and it's wonderful. It smells like dying leaves and water and dirt. It's great. I love it. I want more. Hey, if any of you guys know of a really good a candle that smells like autumn, that would be great. Or a stick of incense that smells like that, send it my way. Let me know. I don't look washed out. I look like a vampire. There's nothing that precludes goblins from being vampires. Glitter. Slurp. Alright. Apparently I made a really good slurping sound on Dapper's stream yesterday, which I hope you guys were able to enjoy. I thought we had a good time. Alright, let's start. Jon Snow's map of the 1854 Broad Street cholera outbreak. Below you can see the famous map created by Jon Snow to convince his doubters that cholera was waterborne, and that the Broad Street pump was the source of the 1854... 1854? Did I just say 1984? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, I think I'm in trouble today. I wasn't even close. I wasn't even close! Not even close, baby! Goblins can't be vampires unless they suck the blood from their ankles. That's not true! You can suck blood from anywhere on the body, basically. There's nothing stopping you from sucking the blood off of somebody's ankle, and, you know, in a vampire movie, that could be hot, depending on how you did it. 1984, another politics stream. No, no, we're talking about the bite of 87. We're doing Five Nights at Freddy's today, guys. I have this candle. It's Tobacco and vanilla? It's pretty good smelling. It's a pretty good one. I'm lighting a candle because I feel like it. All right. You can put any part of your body in a goblin's mouth, technically. Technically speaking. Yeah, tobacco and vanilla. It smells quite good. It's not actually... Yeah, I got cinnamon apple. Ew! I hate cinnamon candles. Cinnamon candles suck. Actually, I'm not the biggest fan of vanilla either, but with the tobacco, it's not too bad. When it's like vanilla and something, it's usually... When it's vanilla and something, it's usually pretty good. But when it's just vanilla, or like the sugar cookies, the sugar cookie candles, ugh! Bleh. 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 It doesn't smell like that kind of tobacco. It doesn't smell like that. Ew, vanilla. Ew, cinnamon. Here's my ashtray. Yes, it smells like an ashtray. You guys are silly. You guys are funny. You're thinking of like cigarette, not tobacco. That's what you're thinking. Or maybe you're thinking of cigars. That's different. Although I probably wouldn't help us. I probably wouldn't hate the cigar one either. But that's because I don't actually hate the smell of any of those things. We need a poll. All right. All right, we'll do a poll. Shish belongs in the dungeons for that opinion. That's okay. I live there. It's fine. Cinnamon, apple, or tobacco, vanilla. Okay, listen. Just because you guys are all basic bitches, but fine, whatever. Tobacco. You don't even know what mine smells like. Tobacco and vanilla. Oh. Or okay, apple and cinnamon. Pumpkin cinnamon is worse than apple cinnamon, admittedly. The cinnamon in candles is always just too strong. Okay, any other colors? Chocolate beer. Chocolate beer sweat. Feet in stale beer candles. I've never smelled a beer flavored candle. Why do I call smells flavors on a semi-regular basis? Mix in a good smell. All right. Well, any other candle options you want to add? I'm removing you both from the timeline. Cheese and stale beer, identical smell but different contexts. Any more suggestions for the poll? Turtle. Alright, fine. That's Dapper's thing, but I'll do it anyway. Alright, there you go. I don't know if I'd want a candle that smells like turtle. I didn't actually put the question in. It's okay. You guys know what we're talking about. It'll be fine. Alright. It's not fair! You guys don't even know what tobacco and vanilla smells like. You guys just... Everybody knows what apple cinnamon smells like. This is cheating. Feline's cheating! Alright. Back to this. Yeah, why does Chish get distracted and goes on tangents? Gee, I don't know. Who could know? How could it be? It's not my fault! It's not cheating, it's called playing smart. You're cheating! You're cheating. It's okay, I'll let you cheat. It's fine. 140 IQ versus 62 IQ played. Go hard! This stream is already going way better than I ever could have imagined today. Ugh, it's fine. We're fine. We're okay. We're good. We're Gucci. All right. To be fair, also I bought this at the dollar store. it's a dollar store candle. It's not even like a good like Bed Bath and Beyond or whatever candle. It's a fucking shitty dollar store candle. So it's like God, I'm so dumb. Oh, good lord. Actually, I was talking about that. Actually, I was talking about that with Dapper yesterday. We were just chatting on Discord about whatever the fuck. And I said, wait, well, hold on. What did I say? We talked about, I said something like I didn't really know much about Thunderfoot. But I'd heard like mixed reviews, right? Like I don't really watch Thunderfoot's content. And I watch mixed reviews. And so Dapper was like, oh, well, you know, he used to be friends with like Sargon and stuff and yada yada yada, and he kind of snapped out of that, and I'm like, well, that's good. And then then I said, thank God I don't market myself as intelligent. Like, thank God I market myself as a fucking idiot, because like I could never deal with the pressure of having to be right all the time. I'm wrong always. I just assume anything that I've said on stream is incorrect, because it's probably not right in some context or some capacity. And it's like, that's okay. It's fine. Being wrong is alright. That's one of the reasons why it's fun to, like, just learn and do it live. Because, like, I'm not afraid of being a fucking idiot and getting latitude and longitude completely backwards in my brain. Like, it's okay. That's how we learn. That's how we get better at things. You know what I mean? So, you know, whatevs. Right? It's cool. It's fine. Good God. Although, I think it is useful and handy dandy. We talk about fucking people who are fucking dumb. Alright? People who are fucking goddamn stupid. And if you surround yourself with fucking idiots all the time, and you're consuming their fucking content all the time, you're gonna get a false sense that you're smarter than you actually are. I've taken these Harvard courses and I'm like, wow, I'm fucking stupid. Then I go back and I turn around and fucking watch, I don't know, fucking Aaron's content, and I'm like, I'm a genius! I have the biggest brain! A lot of anti-SJWs turn to the worst. Yeah, you right. Now I see people talking about turning into racist sexist to spite the right-wing racist sexist. That's stupid. Yo, yeah, that's okay. I liked hanging out. Yeah, I know you're smarter than me. That's not a fucking question. Alright? Like, that's fine. I don't think that's ever been in question. I like to be, I have a disdain for stupidity, so I don't like wasting my time hanging out with idiots. So I surround myself with smart people. There's a reason why I'm friends with Dapper. There's a reason why I'm friends with Manya and Landon, and why I hang out in the Discord and make the rules of the Discord and the vibe of the Discord the way it is. Because I don't fucking... there's no point. I don't harbor fools. I don't waste my fucking time, man. Watching idiots and dissecting and... That's why I have, like, Dave and Barry and Opie and... What's his face? I'm being a dick. Frustrated atheist on. Because I'd rather talk to people about more interesting topics. Or watching something stupid and then discussing, like, the more interesting nuances of better conversation. I'm always right when I say I'm small. Yeah, fair enough. I'm not legally, like, that small, though. Sometimes I watch Flat Earthers just to feel smart. Hey, listen, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I don't harbor fools. Yeah, I don't harbor fools. I don't suffer fools. I don't hang out with idiots. I have disdain stupidity. You be too stupid around me, I'll kick your ass. Alright, the only fool I'm willing to put up with is myself. And that's because I don't have a choice. Alright, let's just start again. What do you mean I'm lying? I'm not lying. I'm just a little bit... What do you mean? Wait, come back here. Oh yeah, they kick themselves. She absolutely harbors fools in order to dunk on them for entertainment. No, I don't like hang out with them. I don't let them stick around or hang out with me. I'll watch their content. I watch contents of idiots all the time. I can't wait to watch this stupid Christian anti-K-pop demon hunter shit. I'm like, this is gonna... I saw you post that and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great. Small is relative. For instance, Chesh's ass. This is gonna be a long stream. Alright. I'm starting again. The first 25 minutes of this stream don't count. Yeah, but I didn't, like, suffer her. She started acting crazy and then was gone within, like, 2 days. Just because I'm patient and I let other people have fun doesn't mean I suffer the fool. Raise your hand if you have nice fingernails that are not overgrown and gross. Look at that. Look at that. To be honest, though, Chesh does know League of Legends lore in far too much depth. Okay. Alright. You don't need to call me out like that, but alright. Actually, my League of Legends lore is not that deep. It might seem deeper than it is, in my opinion. Like, I don't think it's that impressive. It's like... fine, but it's not like, woo. There was also, like, legal purposes for keeping Blonde One around a little bit longer than I think she would have lasted otherwise. But... I mean, my League of Legends lore is okay. It's not great, but it's alright. Yeah, League of Legends has lore. League of Legends actually has really good lore. It like better lore than it deserves to have. Okay, all right. You guys want to go through League of Legends lore one day? We can do a League of Legends lore video. Actually, one of the things that I've wanted to do for a while is I wanted to do League of Legends art and then read over the story of the champion. So there was like art happening and then lore audio. The bad lore, though, the AI video. Oh, yeah, don't get me wrong. Riot makes mistakes. Have you heard of a little thing called Arcane? Yeah. Rez is right. Arcane is really good shit. There's also a book called The Ruined King, which I have not read, and I want to. I should go do that, actually. I should go get a library card. The last time I tried to get a library card, they wouldn't give me one. My life is so weird. A story for another day. Story for another day. I'm not gonna talk about that. I wasn't allowed to have a library card. All right, don't worry about it. No loud crunching in the library. Well, I could be in the library. They didn't kick me out of the library that time. Oh. Oh yeah, Arcane is fantastic. If you haven't watched Arcane, it's got 2 seasons. Absolutely recommend watching it. It's very good. The animation is amazing. The music is fantastic. Very good. 10 out of 10. My life is very weird, alright? Don't worry about it! Don't! It's fine. It's fine. Okay. The first 30 minutes of this video don't count. Child, where are your parents? Good question. Next question. Last time we gave a goblin a library card, Alexandra lost an entire library of knowledge. This has been a good day. I'm glad I didn't give up on this day. I was awake until 5 in the morning. And I did not sleep well at all. This is a, oh boy. Alright. Stories for another time. Let's get into this. I can't wait to watch the Christian gay pop Demon Hunters. What the fuck is wrong with me today? Today is not a real day. That's how it feels. Today isn't a real day. I told you smoking weed for the stream was a good idea. Actually, I haven't smoked any weed or consumed any weed in other varieties in over a year or two. I am planning on going and picking some up because I have one thing that I haven't done in a really long time that I want to do is I want to get really high, lay on the floor, and listen to music because I haven't done that in a long time. And I have, it's been so long since I actually like smoked or got anything that I don't think I would get high and go live. At least not now. I'd have to, I don't, because I'm like, no. You're allowed to make some mistakes, but there are other mistakes that you can't take back if you fuck it up while you're inebriated. So, I'll probably take a break on that. Cheshire just mad she can't ride many roller coasters. This is true. That is a thing that I have suffered from. I don't actually like I've been to amusement parks a handful of times when I was younger. I just don't really like them very much, but also part of the reasons why I don't like them very much is I'm not allowed to participate in like half the shit. Butterfinger ice cream? That's actually a really good idea, and I'm glad you pointed that out. That's actually really smart. Getting a couple Butterfingers would be a really good idea. Get high for a stream. It's just been so long. It's been so long since I've been high. It's probably not a good idea to get blitzed live and then go live. So probably not the best idea. You'll ride the teacups with me? Oh, thank you. Yeah, ride the teacups with me. And the merry-go-round. I don't mind the fair. Like, the fair is okay. Theme parks are a bit much. Everything's so expensive. And there's so many people. Everything's gross. Maybe I'm just a spoil sport. I've never had Butterfinger ice cream, but I do like Butterfingers. Custard is better? Custard ice cream or just custard? Personally like being in your own world. I haven't done an art stream in a while, and I haven't gotten high in a while. It would be very funny to do both at the same time. Oh, fucking what kind of absolute nonsense. Stop distracting me. Get high for a stream. Should I bring Craig? Should I invite FTFE over to get high with me for a stream? Because it's been a long time. It could be fun. Do you think he'd come over? Do you think he'd come over and visit? Play League. Oh no. Yeah, I'm not currently inebriated. I am not currently inebriated. I've had 2 cups of tea today from like a few hours ago. And I ate some poor man's egg fried rice. And I say that because it wasn't like proper egg fried rice. I just had some leftover rice and had an egg, and then I put carrots and onions in it because I didn't have all the stuff that you're supposed to put in it. So I just put whatever I fucking had in my fridge in it. Play Mert Mart? I could do that. I could do Mert Mart. If he does, you need to keep up with him. I'd have to ask him how much I would have to prepare. By that I mean like how much weed I would need. Like how much would I need to have ready for how much he was gonna smoke? I mean, in the past I have kept up, but it's been a long time. Custard is like ice cream, but it freezes at a higher temperature, so I guess both. Oh, okay. Got it. I understand. Play Schedule 1. I really want to get Dapper and Manya on, and maybe we could get Craig too to play Overcooked. I just think it'd be really, really fun. or Heave Ho. Oh my god. Heave Ho High would be so with 4 of us would be so fucking funny. You have to take a toke every time you fly off the stage. Ugh. Kind of hate weed culture of trying to smoke high amounts. Yeah, that's not necessarily a good idea. Drinking is like that too. Having a high tolerance isn't really that great. It's good to have some tolerance, like a decent one, but you don't want it to be too good. You don't want it too high. Get Your Ass in Gear. No, yeah, I know that one. Get Your Ass in Gear is Canadian as well. Among Us. We all get high and fucking play Among Us. Me saw who? Me saw who? And that guy, now that guy is dead. All right, hold on. I gotta put the brewing thing on again. Hold on. I have to put this up for a minute now because so I can edit it later. I'll be back in a second. Okay, there. That should be a long enough period of time that there was like a thing that I can see. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm just gonna start again because I only read like 2 sentences. Jon Snow's map of the 1854 Broad Street cholera outbreak. We're zoned in. Below you can see the famous map created by Jon Snow to convince his doubters that cholera is waterborne and that the Broad Street pump was the source of the 1854 outbreak in Soho. To learn more about this map and to see it in the context of Snow's other cholera studies, continue on to the next section. I mean, very nice map. Somebody should use this for a D&D map. Like, this is the city. I would do that. I'm gonna put this map in the Discord. So if anybody in educational and political, and I'm just gonna be like, Jon Snow Cholera map thingy. There you go. It exists now, so you can see it if you want. Did I say 1980? No, I said 1980 before. You guys are stop. You fucking with me. The map is there if you want it. It's in the Discord. Let me know if you need me to post it somewhere else. I can post it for you. This map has been made famous outside of epidemiology circles by two well-known contemporary authors. In 1983, brother, Edward Tufte highlighted Snow's map without the Voronoi line. As a masterpiece of high-dimensional data display in his book, The Visual Display of Quantitative Information. Where's this gonna go? Is this gonna send me to... here you go. If you want to check that out, there's a link. Books and essays. And more recently, in 2007, Stephen Johnson wrote an entire popular book about the map called The Ghost Map. Here you go. Well, this is domain for sale, so I guess I'm not gonna give you this one. $10,000, $11,000 for why? Ghostmap.com. I mean, I guess that is a pretty cool domain name. Anyway, I don't have a link to that one, so go find it yourselves. Mapping the Cholera Outbreak of 1854, an interactive. What? The video below... Oh, it's just a video. The video below is a summary of Jon Snow's two famous maps. His map of the Broad Street Cholera Outbreak of 1854 and his water company map of 1853 to 1854. You can view these... Oh, I thought the water company map happened before or during. Oh. Oh no, it did. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. I just don't know how to read numbers. It's fine. 1854 and his water company map from 1853 to 1854. You can view these maps in this video on our custom PredictionX Snow Maps, Jon Snow Maps page. Oh, it's an ArcGIS. GIS. I haven't used an ArcGIS in forever. Oh yeah, okay. I gotta tell you guys something. All right, Arc maps. Okay, GIS maps. All right. Highly, highly, highly recommend. If you don't want to rely on Google Maps for something, or if you're trying to find like parcels and you're looking for addresses and stuff like that, or you're trying to like get information about like your local area, check for a GIS map. GIS maps are fucking amazing. Pretty much every city has one, at least where I live. Go check ArcGIS or you can search for a GIS map in your, just put GIS and your town. Absolutely amazing, and particularly good if you don't want to use, especially if you don't want to use Google Maps. Especially, they're usually more reliable and more accurate than Google is, most of the time. Google's definitely gotten better over the year, or has gathered more data over the years, so they're more accurate now sometimes, but GIS maps are usually updated yearly. So, definitely recommend. If you're doing any kind of digging, if you're doing any kind of like buying property or looking at property, GIS maps. GIS maps. I'm serious. Actually go and use GIS maps. They're fantastic. Anyway, back to business. A visual guide on how to adjust the settings of this page is in the video below. Okay, well, I don't need that. I know how GIS maps work. I don't need a tutorial. Thank you. Okay, moving on. I'm not watching the tutorial video on GIS maps. I literally did it as a job. Fun fact, I did a job working a lot with GIS maps. ArcGIS. That's a, you know what? I wish I thought of that. Primary sources. The best place to find primary sources on the web for Jon Snow is the Jon Snow Archive and Research Companion. Dr. Peter Vinton Johannesson, I think, has done an incredible job at curating primary sources from Jon Snow and his 19th century contemporaries. The archives contain Snow's complete writings, as well as a phenomenal companion to Dr. Vinton Johannesson's Chloroform and the Science of Medicine, and several other resources. Here's the archive, so feel free. I'm not going to link every single link that they're providing because all of it should be inside of that. Two particularly important documents, important primary resource. Wow, where did I see the word document anywhere? Two particularly important primary resources during the course of our research were the mode of communication of cholera, Jon Snow's 1855 write-up of his research from both the Water Company, Great Experiment, and the Broad Street cholera outbreak are in this book. They spelled street wrong. Report on the cholera outbreak in the parish of St. James, Westminster, during the autumn of 1854. The 1855 report from the Cholera Inquiry Committee on the Broad Street outbreak. This includes a write-up from Jon Snow and also Henry Whitehead's account of how, during his investigation, he discovered the cesspool near the Broad Street pump where the Lewis family had thrown away their infant daughter's waste. Isn't that also where they threw their infant daughter? Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. William Farr. In some ways, history has been unfair to William Farr. You're saying that like it's not you doing it. Wait a minute. Haven't we been complaining about that basically this entire time? Yeah, listen, this to me feels like when a movie or a TV show or a book points out its own plot hole and then is like, yeah, that would be crazy, and then just moves on. Like, just because you pointed it out doesn't make it not a plot hole, guys. What do you... Oh, man. Come on. And waste those good infant bones. Not the infant bones. Oh, no. Many remember him for his defense of the miasma theory. Farr used what seemed to be reputable statistics to prove the theory by showing the relationship between altitude and cholera. Well, they weren't not reputable statistics. The statistics were fine, at least according to the professionals that they interviewed and showed us. The statistics were okay. They were just coming to the wrong conclusion. Like the people studying the statistics were finding the wrong answer or figuring the wrong answer out of the statistics. There wasn't anything wrong with the statistics themselves. They were just being misapplied or misinterpreted. Right? This became an example of the dangers of misusing statistics. How is he misusing the statistics? That's not misusing the statistics. Misusing the statistics would be like Fox News lying and misrepresenting what the statistics even actually say in the first place, or using bad or wrong statistics for a foregone conclusion for a narrative that they want to spin. Not we use these legit statistics and accidentally came to the wrong conclusion. Yeah, why didn't you use the time turner to stop Voldemort? Why doesn't the time turner ever show up again? Actually, it shows up one other time, I think. I don't think they'd throw a dead baby out with a bathwater. I think they did. What else would you do? I guess maybe like there were infant burials. That's a thing. In all fairness, I love the plot hole where Ryan Reynolds died before he could star in Deadpool and Wolverine Origins. You mean when Deadpool goes back in, like, at the second one? The second Deadpool movie, when he uses the time travel to kill Ryan Reynolds when he gets the script for Green Lantern. Or the time when he goes to, like, Deadpool shows up in Wolverine Origins and then Deadpool shoots Deadpool. That part. He kills Ryan Reynolds like 2 or 3 times. Baby coffins. Yeah, baby coffins have been around for a long time. Goblins do throw out the baby with the bathwater. They are goblins. Goblins do a lot of things. Don't worry about it. Low Energy Viz just responded to the map on Discord and said, like, 15 to 45 people will give a single fuck about the Jon Snow map, but we will. We know. We know. They don't understand. Alright. As a fellow of the Royal Society, he first pushed for a national statistics system, the International Classification of Disease, to classify diseases. So what did he do wrong? Why are we shitting on this guy? I feel like this man is being bullied. Farr also helped create a more methodical system for tracking cases of illness. Isn't William Farr also the guy who proved that the miasma theory was wrong after Jon Snow died? Indeed, Snow could not have done his research without data he got from Farr. Modern epidemiological data collection owes a tremendous debt to William Farr. Then why are you being a dick? Moreover, while Farr had initially disagreed with Snow's theory, I want to make a competing... there's a fan group for Jon Snow. Now I want to make a competing group for William Farr. Moreover, while Farr had initially disagreed with Snow's theory about of the waterborne cholera in 1854, in 1866, when another cholera epidemic struck London, Farr openly acknowledged Snow's theory in a public monograph that finally gave widespread credibility to Snow's theory. I'm shocked. For more information, check out this article from the International Journal of Epidemiology written in the 200th anniversary of William Farr's birth. Here you go. It doesn't feel like a good point when you're shitting on the guy and saying he's misusing statistics. This guy did a bunch of good, and they spend the first half of the paragraph shitting on him. I don't like it. I don't like it. Louis Pasteur, Robert Koch, and germ theory, an extension of Snow. Wait, wasn't germ theory in Spain, developed in Spain independently of Jon Snow? That's it, he disagreed with Snow, then changed his mind. Yeah, when he got new information and was able to verify and validate it, and he helped him. What? I don't... Maybe my brain is having an issue because it's like, I feel like we're comparing Jon Snow to William Farr, and we're giving a shitload of credit and zero criticism to Jon Snow, and dumping all the, like... And it feels unfair. I don't like it. It feels unfair. Okay, well, here's pictures of these guys. Jon Snow died in 1858, approximately 30 years before the widespread acceptance of the germ theory of disease. Louis Pasteur and Robert Koch were traditionally credited with the discovery of germ theory at the end of the 19th century, though the reality is certainly more nuanced, including a bitter rivalry between Louis and Robert. Check out these resources for more information on germ. That's it? Oh, there's a mini biography. You guys want to watch the mini biography? Oh, it's 3 minutes. Yeah, we're gonna watch the mini biography. It's only 3 minutes long. We can do that. We can watch the mini biography. That's okay. If it was like 20 minutes, I might not want to do it, but that's okay. It's 15.
Louis Pasteur should be remembered. Louis Pasteur should be remembered for more than just inventing the process that keeps milk from spoiling.
Louis Pasteur was one of the giants of modern science.
It's because of Pasteur that we worry about whether food is pure, that medical instruments are sterilized, and ultimately that antibiotics and vaccines even exist.
He came up with the underpinnings of modern biology and germ theory, and in the process, he saved millions of people's lives.
Born in Dole, France on December 27, 1822, Louis Pasteur attended the École Normale University in Paris before becoming a professor of chemistry at the University of Lille. In 1854, he began studying the problem of spoilage with beer, wine, and milk.
He proved that the reason these beverages were spoiling was because bacteria and other microorganisms were coming in from the outside air. He developed a process called pasteurization, where these liquids are boiled and then cooled, thereby getting rid of the bacteria and microorganisms.
Hey, this seems kind of relevant to current day, we don't need to pasteurize our milk people.
When you say pasteurization, most people are linking it to milk or to food products, but actually it has much more long-lasting consequences. For example, we pasteurize medical instruments, which prevents spread of disease.
Pasteur realized that if germs were the cause of fermentation, then they could also be the cause of contagious diseases. It is because of his research that we now know to wash our hands to prevent getting sick.
Before the development of
Is that true? I don't know if that's true. People have been washing themselves and washing their hands to avoid getting sick for a pretty long time. Soap was a pretty early invention. I know God didn't give us soap in the Bible because God's a dick, but really? And not until 1866? That doesn't seem right to me. There's like ages ago of people having like showering spaces and cleaning spaces and bathhouses and like washing themselves and wanting to do purifying and cleaning rituals. I don't, that seems a little bit far-reaching. Maybe they just mean for, like, medical purposes, but that still seems like, nah, I don't know. And then I guess they're the experts, what do I know?
Of germ theory, surgeons and doctors didn't think that something as tiny as a germ could actually hurt something as large as a human being. So they often didn't even wash their hands before cutting into people. And in those days, surgery was often a death sentence.
It's through Pasteur's work that people understood that these infectious diseases were caused by bacteria as well as fungi that were coming in from the environment and invading the body.
Despite skepticism from the medical community,
Nurgle, you dare!
Pasteur continued with his research on germ theory. Eventually, he not only was able to explain the causes of many diseases, but figured out a way to prevent them.
The concept of vaccines wasn't new. Pasteur's unique contribution was to take the actual bacteria responsible.
Yeah, okay. His idea wasn't new, but he had a unique take on it. Okay, alright. That makes more sense to me. Why are you giving me wrong information at the beginning? I mean, I guess that's the way it's supposed to work. I don't know. I don't like this way of learning. Just tell me the right thing first. Stop telling me something that's half true and then telling me more correct information anyway. Or it's like, because when it's half true, it means it's half not accurate. And then I just get distracted by thinking about how not accurate that is. This is a me problem, by the way. I'm talking about this, but this is not a them problem. This is 100% a way my brain works problem. This is not their fault. This is a me issue. This is a me issue of being like, just tell me the information. I don't want any of this fucking nonsense of giving me half of the information and then learning more later. I want all of it up front now. Ugh.
For these diseases, weaken it in the lab, and then reintroduce it as a vaccine in susceptible people.
Some of the diseases that Pasteur's vaccinations were able to cure were anthrax, cholera, TB, and smallpox.
The French Academy of Sciences finally accepted the results from Pasteur's germ theory experiments in 1864.
Louis Pasteur gave us an understanding of sterile technique and the importance of antisepsis within medicine.
In 1888, the Pasteur Institute in Paris was created to further Pasteur's research, which continues to this day. Louis Pasteur died on September 28, 1895.
Louis Pasteur's legacy is felt every day in the modern world, and all of us are familiar with his work, whether we know it or not. Pasteurization, the theory of viruses, modern vaccines, hospital cleanliness. Without Pasteur's work, many of us wouldn't even be alive today.
Hooray! Good job. Let me fix this. There you go. Summary of Robert Koch's life and rivalry with Pasteur, linked to our text summary. Oh, it's about tuberculosis. That's interesting. Here you go. You guys can have this. Harvard University's Library Online Open Collection, entitled Contagion, Historical View of Disease and Epidemics. That's pretty interesting. I mean, a lot of this is... I feel like some of this information might need to be more widespread, like more people maybe need to know a little bit more about this, given, like, the current circumstances with, like, Covfefe and the insanity that is RFK Jr. and, you know, other crazy anti-vax, anti-science people. So, like, maybe more of this. It's kind of scary that it took as long as it did for us to realize they not only needed to wash our dishes and clothes, but also stuff we use to cut into people. Yeah, it was so late. It's so late in coming. And like, there's things where people were doing it, like, independently a little bit, but it wasn't, like, standardized with a proper, like, methodology behind it or proper reasoning and, like, theory behind it. So it's interesting. And yeah, scary. We live in modern time, and our modern technology and advancements are, one, pretty crazy, two, have grown incredibly fast. It's crazy to think what the hell things are going to look like in 50 years, assuming we don't just deteriorate like crazy, but, you know, that might be the case. I don't know. But, and, like, food safety, like, restaurants. My favorite fun fact about humans is still that we invented surgery before we invented anesthesia, which, you know, makes sense. Like, it logically makes sense. The urgency of the surgery is more important than how painful the surgery is, right? So, like, it makes sense that you would do the surgery regardless. It's like, well, you're gonna die if we don't do this, so if you die during the process, oh well. For those who want to do a real deep dive, we highly recommend the Yale course, Epidemics in Western Society since 1600s. A link is to the first video in a course. All 24 lectures are available on YouTube. Oh, okay. All right, I'm not gonna... Whoa, that's... Okay. That's super cool. And maybe I will watch this. I don't know if I'll watch it live, but maybe we'll watch this. But there's a link to it. It's a whole fucking course. This is introduction course, 28 minutes, and then all the lectures are about an hour long. I don't know if you guys would be interested in watching lectures with me, but let me know in the comments if that's something you guys would want to do. I'm going to save this to my watch later playlist. I'll put this over to the side for now. But that seems pretty neato. Let me save this to watch later. Actually, I won't put it on watch later. I'll put it... Where can I put this? Oh, I forgot I had a playlist titled, Are You People Serious? I don't have a good spot for this. Okay, well, it's gonna go in my watch later for now. That's fine. I will also post this playlist in the Discord for anybody who's interested. Oh, whoop. I'm going to post this in the Discord for anybody who's interested as well. So we will have access to that. I will put it in educational political. doop. There you go. So if you guys are interested. Okay, next. Google engrams, and I don't know if that's supposed to be engrams or grams. Visualizing public health. Oh, it is engrams. I guess I could have waited half of a second and would have answered my stupid fucking question. Trump wants to play with nukes, so if we're here in 50 years, I might believe in a benevolent God by then. Lectures with lectures. That's not very nice. There's a way to get rid of hidden videos? Oh. Cool. Tell us how. The Google Books Ngram viewer lets you see the frequency of references to a search time in text printed between 1500 and 2008. Look at the engrams below for the term plague, germ, sanitation, epidemic, and epidemiology. Keep in mind that the Broad Street cholera outbreak was in 1854. While we cannot say correlation is causation, example, we cannot say that Jon Snow's investigation called an increase in awareness of specific terms, it is interesting to look at the prevalence of these terms during Jon Snow's lifetime and how they shifted afterwards. If you cannot see the graph below, follow the links underneath them to the original versions. Well, here's the... That says Albert Einstein, Sherlock Holmes, and Frankenstein. Why? Did it just autofill with some random shit? That's funny. But here's a link to the resource. Okay, if you're on the app, go to watch later. There will be 3 dots and it'll say show hidden videos. Oh. So there's the plague, germ, sanitation, and cholera. I don't really know what the percentages mean, but that's cool. I mean, I guess people nowadays aren't really thinking about cholera too much. How much do you want to bet this changed in 2020? Cholera epidemic and sanitation. So there's 1880. Cholera spiked. Epidemiology, epidemic, sanitation, and cholera. There's again that orange is the cholera spike. Why wouldn't you make them all the same fucking colors? Why did you do this? Sanitation stayed the same. No, only from here to here. Oh, why would you do this? Why wouldn't you? Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Very neat. Very cool. The nasty details about cholera. Yo, guys, a new meme format just dropped. I will also put this image in the Discord, but I'm putting it in memes. New meme format just dropped. Here you go. October 30th, October 31st, October 30th, or November 1st. Happy Halloween. Cholera is a nasty, terrible disease with a visceral impact unlike many other diseases. Sunken eyes and blue skin, death in a matter of hours from extreme diarrhea. Check out those resources to learn more. Breaking news, how the UN brought cholera to Haiti, and a recent update in which the UN admits blame for the cholera epidemic in Haiti. When is this from? Can I at least see the date? I just want to know the date, guys. Could you... Something, 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 information being free, blah, 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 journalism. UN admits blame for the cholera epidemic in Haiti. I'm gonna find you guys a different resource for this. Here's an NPR article, alright? And this was 2016. Here's the link. How the UN brought cholera to Haiti. Let's do another search real quick for this. The cholera outbreak in 2010. Here is a Wikipedia article. Do you guys want me to go through the article? It's probably fine. Cholera summary from the World Health Organization. Here you go, if you want to know more about cholera itself. And the story of cholera from the Global Health Media Project, a fantastic animation about the modern prevention of cholera in an African village. Oh, this is 4 minutes. We'll watch this one.
This is the story of how cholera changed my village. Tiny germs of cholera, too small to see, spread through the river. So
Bro, this music. Sorry, there was probably an echo there, my bad.
small, yet so dangerous. Without realizing, women carried cholera home in the water. Flies carried cholera on their feet. Unwashed hands spread it too.
This animation seems pretty cool, actually.
We swallowed cholera germs in our water, on our food, and on our fingers. It happened so fast. By morning, my father was very sick. He had diarrhea that looked like gray water and poured out of him. I was so scared. I went for help. I never rode so fast. One look at my father and the nurse knew it was cholera.
Interesting that they knew it right away. Do we know what year the story is supposed to take place? I don't know.
We had to work fast to save him. We made a special drink to help him. First, we made the water safe. We filtered it through cloth and boiled it for 1 minute. Then, we mixed half a teaspoon of salt and 6 teaspoons of sugar in 1 liter of this safe water. It tasted like tears, not too salty. I worried my father would die before my eyes, but he soon felt a little stronger. The nurse explained to me that not everyone who swallows cholera germs gets sick like my father, but they can still spread the disease. Now I needed to take safe water to my village and teach them how to protect themselves from cholera.
So, fun fact, if the world goes to shit in a handful of years and we don't have very many tools to deal with shit, you now know how to cure cholera. 1 liter of water that doesn't, non-contaminated water, which you filter and boil the water for non-contaminated water, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 6 teaspoons of sugar. I don't know if it needs to be granulated sugar, or if it can be icing sugar, or if it can be corn syrup or maple syrup. I don't know if there are rules around that, but hey, now we know. So when Fallout happens, you guys won't die from cholera. You're welcome.
I saw a girl carrying water. I told her she could make the water safe by adding chlorine drops and waiting half an hour.
I'm never gonna get cholera because I drink almost exclusively fucking boiled water.
There was a man about to eat with unclean hands. I told him to
Wash your damn hands!
always wash his hands with soap and safe water after going to the toilet. Only with clean hands could he eat safely. I saw villagers spreading cholera into our river. I told them we needed to dig latrines far from the river, at least 30 meters away. This was important to keep our village clean. I found a mother preparing unsafe
Again, this is all prep for this is prepper shit. We're all getting ready for fallout and war and stuff. Make sure you know these things.
I told her, first, we must wash our hands with safe water. Then, we had to wash and peel the food, cook it and always eat it hot, and protect it from flies. I spread the word throughout my village and ran to find my father. I was so happy to see he was better. Our village became healthy. Now we filter and boil our water to make sure it is safe. We always use latrines and always wash our hands after. Food is safe from flies, washed and peeled and cooked. And we always wash our hands before cooking and eating. We made our village safe from cholera. Spread the word.
To be fair, doing that shit is probably saving you from more than just cholera, but yeah, I should learn how to make soap.
Your village can be safe too.
I wonder if this is gonna I'm gonna get copyright struck for that. I don't know. It's okay. It's fine. Hooray! I should learn how to make. I should learn how to make soap. Soap is good and useful. Did I give you guys this one? Did I give you that link? Here you go. I'm gonna give it to you again anyway. Here you go. World Health Organization stuff. Okay, next. Harvard University Library Cholera Epidemics in the 19th Century. Harvard University Library... Oh, sorry. Let me adjust this. There you go. Harvard University Library Cholera Epidemics in the 19th Century. Cholera was not just an epidemic in the 19th century London. The disease was intermittent crisis in both major cities like Paris, Tokyo, and New York, as well as rural areas. A cholera pandemic in Russia killed over 1 million people in the 1850s. A pandemic. Isn't a pandemic like bigger, like widespread, like world spread? Not. I guess an entire country is considered a pandemic, and an epidemic is like local, so it doesn't have to be worldwide to be a pandemic. I don't know. Harvard University's Open Library Program is a wonderful resource to learn about cholera in the 19th century. Contagion, historical views of diseases and epidemics. Ba-doo-doo. This is part of a broader series, open collection series called Contagion, Historical Views, Disease, and Epidemics. That's the same link, but okay. Well, it's not the same link. This is, whatever. Here it is also. Russia is pretty big. Yeah. Also, Russia in the 1800s, I think, was probably a little bit bigger, wasn't it? At that time? Am I wrong about that? Russia was bigger in the 1800s, right? Boop. Multiple choice and matching. Oh. All right, we're at the assessment. Congratulations, we did it, everybody. Hooray! That wasn't too bad. That was actually a lot shorter than I thought. Remember when I was saying, like, hey, it'd be cool if we covered more than just the Jon Snow story? And then they covered them in, like, one paragraph each? That's a little bit unfortunate. Soap is made of lies, but there's no lie in soap. Should we just Google how to make soap real quick? How to make soap. How to make soap at home. 5 ingredients. Do-it-yourself bar soap. Maybe I'll make bar soap one day. I'm probably not going. Maybe I will. I don't know if I'll stream about it. I'm just curious. I just want to quick go away. I just want to. Oh, why is this so? What is going on here? There we go. My experimentation with soap began when I became enamored with things at home, like making my own sourdough starter. Ugh. So, of course, it's the sourdough, people. Here's how you make homemade soap. Alright, this is what I wanted. Coconut oil, palm oil, olive oil, distilled water, sodium hydroxide, which is lye, 2-pound container, which will make 4 batches of soap, 7 teaspoons of essential oil or fragrance. Well, you don't need the fragrance. Yeah, it says optional. A large heat-safe vessel, a soup pot. Okay, I got a soup pot. A measuring cup, glass pitcher, spatula, a thermometer, an immersion blender, scale that can measure the grams and ounces, plastic wrap if you're using a baking pan, or wax paper. Is this right? Does this seem right? That's a lot of oil. Does that seem like a lot of oil to you guys? That's oil. That's 3 different kinds of oil. Alright, let me find another recipe. Easy soap recipes for beginners. What are the ingredients in this one? Natural soap. Skip to section. I just want to know what the ingredients are. Introduction to making soap. I just want to know what the ingredients are. Equipment. Materials. Clay? That makes sense, actually. Clay, distilled water, and sodium hydroxide. Okay, that makes sense. Liquid oils. Oh, there's so much oil! Ask them if they can use lard, bacon grease, and clarified butter. I don't want vegan soap. I know you can use animal fat. 5 homemade soap recipes with pictures. Look, it's little ducks! Microwave, cutting board, knife, spoons, and soap molds. How much soap base? Soap base? I'm not buying soap. I want to learn how to make soap. This is nonsense. Alright, let's check another one. There's a subreddit. There's a whole subreddit called R Soap Making. I fucking love the internet, man. Clay is an abrasive? Yeah, clay makes sense. Clay makes sense to me. I want to find, like, what's the Holocaust misconceptions? Illinois Holocaust Museum? What? I looked for the how to make soap. How did I find Holocaust misconceptions? How did what? What? Google, are you okay? What's happening? What? What is? Hold on, I'm gonna search for the word soap. Stop that. Soap. Okay, Germans manufacture soap from Jewish bodies. I guess this is why. I'm not here to talk about the Holocaust. I'm here to learn how to make soap. I'm not to learn how to make if the Nazis made Jewish people into soap. What is happening? How did we get here? This is enough internet for today. We're done. We're done. Go home. What the fuck? Children's Discovery Museum. What is this? I just want a good soap recipe that I can, like... What is... Why? Why? What is happening? Alright. Well... Okay. What a weird note to end on, but alright. Thanks for joining me, everybody. That was a little bit of a roller coaster. We will be doing the assessment soon. I might do it tomorrow, but I probably don't have enough time. So I might do it on Saturday, But there's also Debate Hub on Saturday, so that also might not happen. So I might do it on Sunday, but it's Halloween stuff going on at my house, so I might not be doing it on Sunday. So I will definitely be doing it soon, but it might not be until next Tuesday. In which case, if it's on Tuesday, I won't want to start the next thing. So we'll do that. If it happens on Tuesday, we'll do the assessment, and then we'll do some other shenanigans. Are we making soap out of rich people? Are we? I don't know. I feel like you don't even necessarily even need to add clay if you want something abrasive in your soap. You could probably actually just put dirt in it. Just some sand. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I'm gonna get out of here. Maybe on Monday we'll look for... Remind me on Monday and we'll look for more soap options because I want to find like a super simple, like something that I might have access to locally. So like, if I take vegetable oil, which I think I can make myself with vegetables. If I can... Cupboard ghost? My house is haunted. I don't know if you knew that. My house is haunted. The house I live in is actually haunted. There's a ghost we call the cupboard ghost. It just closed one of the doors upstairs. I think it was my bedroom. What were you doing in my bedroom, cupboard ghost? It's okay. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for joining me. Remind me on Monday, we'll talk some more about some of this stuff, but I'll see you tomorrow for Dumbfuck Friday. And also, other things on Saturday on Debate Hub. Bye-bye!